Alright everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Overly Mono Repentance. We're gonna hop in as Eden again. I've been on a bit of an Eden kick recently. Eden's just fun. Like, I have these periods of time where I'll, like, swap between layering start, pretty good, speed up, alright. Tears, pretty awful, damage, okay. It's a fine start. Larynx is basically, like, unless you get the charge stolen, a free carry early game and even late game. We won't have a problem with any boss for the rest of the run, pretty much. Maybe, like, first floor boss. I don't know how much we'll get it charged up, but I'm a little sad. We had a run that I recorded yesterday. As some of you might have noticed, they did not upload yesterday. We had a run that I recorded yesterday. I was really hoping for Secret Room there. And it was a pretty good one. I mean, like, it wasn't, like, the best run of all time, but I think in general it was a pretty good recording and pretty good video. And it's dead. I don't know if it is the fault of my new editing software or something else, because oh, you probably should hit that button. Because basically I'm using a new editing software because it was allowing me to render with my GPU, which is just a lot faster, and my CPU is, like, basically dead anyway. I gotta get a new one, so, like, you know, rendering with my GPU, pretty pog. But, I can't render anymore. I don't know what happened entirely. I'm gonna assume, no key. I'm gonna assume that it's, this is a pretty bad item because, when you get it, right, it hurts you because the thing's a stupid mimic. But I'm going to assume it's due to the editing software, not just the video. Now, if it is the video's lost forever. If it is the editing software, then we're chilling, and you guys will see that today, and then this you'll be seeing tomorrow. But basically, I started, you know, I used a new editing software, and I'm rendering with my GPU, but I'm rendering just the yeah, that's English. The normal MP4, you know, what I've always done. Okay, I record in MKV because OBS crashes on me a lot, and if you record in MKV and OBS crashes, it won't interrupt the recording. You'll keep what's left. But if you record in MP4, then it's gonna be poo-poo garbage, and that's scary. It's gonna be poopy garbage, and you're gonna have nothing left if OBS crashes. So I don't record in MP4, but yeah, I do change to MP4 just because, I don't know, it's MP4 is like my normal, I hate this enemy still. It's like, it's what my brain defaults to when I'm thinking about things. Also, we do have, like, a good amount of charges for layering, so I'm going to assume this boss won't be much of a problem. But, yeah, so, no settings changed, I promise. Like, nothing changed except the, editing software, which I've went through the settings on that. I guess we're going in here. I always think I'm going to do this, and then remember we're not playing vanilla, and then hate myself when we go here. But yeah, so, like, everything's the same, including on my new editing software. Everything's chilling. It should be. And, like, when I go to render a video from, like, 2 days ago, one that's already been rendered, so, like, I'll go to re-render it, you know? I'll take the same raw footage and just render it, not change the audio or anything, but just render it. That works. So anything old works right now. However, anything new, anything that I've recorded since then has not been able to render. So, first of all, like, earlier today, by that I mean about 10 minutes ago, I test rendered 2, like, 5-second videos, and they did not work. That sucked. So, yeah, we just did it for the larynx proc. But yeah, so they did not work, which proved to me that, well, I mean, it didn't really prove anything, because once again, like, that gives me a big question mark as to whether or not something got changed in OBS and something's acting funky with my, videos, or if something is with the editing software, because, like, it still renders my older videos, but not my newer videos. So it's just, it doesn't make sense, you know, because in the same settings, it does one but not the other. So I have to try rendering this video today. I'll test that out once I'm done, and hopefully I don't waste my time and it just works first try and we're all happy and stuff. But that's, you know, not actually going to happen, but we'll pretend. And when that doesn't work, thank you. When that doesn't work, we will very simply go get a new editing software back. I'll get my old one again. And then try that. And if that doesn't work, then we've proved it is the recordings, not the editing software. And at that point, I'll be completely lost. And also be very sad because, like, I already didn't upload yesterday. Like, what do I do if, like, how do I get a video out today if I can't render it? Ooh, that was a nice little lag spike. So if this doesn't work and we find out it's the recording, that's actually, like, worst case scenario. I can go back to use my old editing software. It's like, yes, I would prefer the 5-minute render times. However, I'm not going to complain too much about it, like, having to render for an hour, because last night I literally finished off my video by saying something along the lines of, man, and rendering's only going to take 5 minutes. This is going to be so great. That's something along the lines of how I ended the video yesterday. And then I spent 4 hours trying to get it to render. So You know, I wouldn't mind just taking an hour and rendering a video. It's not like you would much rather do the 5 minutes, right? But between 5 minutes, sorry, between an hour or nothing, like just infinite time forever and never rendering one, I'll definitely take an hour. So we'll see how that goes. You guys will know if you're seeing this video today. It was very well. No, if you're seeing this video today, I don't know what the fuck happened. That wouldn't make sense. If you're, okay, so I can't really get this across, right? Because if you're not seeing this video today, and you're seeing the other video today, that means it was the rendering, like the editing software. But if you're seeing this video today, that means it was the video, but at the same time, I didn't change anything for this video. So if it was the video, it would also be this video, so then you wouldn't see this video today. So I don't really... Basically, you're either going to see no videos today or yesterday's video, and we'll find out. Or a completely different video, and not this one or yesterday's. Those are all the options. The odds that you see this one the day it gets uploaded, or I mean recorded, are actually, like, slim to none. Because I'm pretty sure, like, the reason I think it's the editing software, by the way, even though it's working on previous videos, is because the raw video file works. Like, I can open up the recording, and, yeah, we had larynx fully charged that whole time. I can open up the recording and exist and, like, watch it back unedited, but it's only when I put it through the editing software that's a problem. So I'm definitely just going to try new editing software. Well, I'm going to first run it through my, the editing software I got now, make sure that's broken, and then try a new one, but we'll get to the point of trying a new one. So that was super annoying, because, like, I had the video done, and I rendered it, and, like, I didn't check the video file, because I've never had a problem with rendering before. Not one that was, like, if I have a problem, the editing software will tell me, hey, this failed to render, right? But I looked at, DaVinci Resolve, which is what I'm using right now. Oh, please, move. Yeah, that hurt. Okay. And... Slippy Tooth it's the same vibe we already got, you know. It's the slippy poop creep thing, that stuff right there, and it's pretty good stuff. I mean, it does deal pretty good damage to the enemies. How do you get out of this? Yeah, like this thing is that creep completely cut us off, and you think that was my fault? You're dumb. Oh, good luck. That's what honestly kind of what I wanted realistically. But yeah, so like I was looking at DaVinci yesterday, and it said, hey. We've did it, dude. We rendered the video, and we're okay, and everything will be fine. Minus 4 points? No, that's surprising. But yeah, I was like, everything will be fine. Yeah, it was rendered. So it was like maybe 7 p.m. when I did this. So I was like, great. And my plan was just to upload it before I went to sleep. You know, the thumbnail's already done, still is done. All I had to do was upload it. Why didn't I do that sooner and just schedule it? I don't know, because I just didn't. But then it was like maybe 1 a.m., and I was like, okay, time to go upload that video. And let me tell you... Let me tell you, that did not work out. It was, 1 a.m. and I walk over. Ooh, Henry and Mod rooms. Isn't this a creative room? Really, like, way to put in extra work here. But yeah, so like it was just like really dumb because I went over to like post it and I started uploading it. And the thing is, like, typically you can see like a preview of the video on the files. So, like, you'll see like the first frame of it or whatever. And I didn't, and I just saw like a play button. But sometimes that happens anyway, even on like files that are working. Usually I just have to like refresh, so I didn't even, not even gonna bother to refresh because I've seen that so many times. And then I go to upload on YouTube and I'm waiting. It's on 0% and I'm waiting, and it's just staying on 0%, and I'm like, huh? So then I go and I look at the actual file, and it's not even a real thing. Like, it's actively not doing anything. Why are you shooting money at me, my friend? I mean, like, yes, I like money, but no, I don't like when you shoot it at me. Can you please die? What is this enemy? But yeah, so it would take a lot of time wasted, then a lot of time troubleshooting, and now, if I sound tired today, that's because I was up really late trying to fix my stupid video and get it to upload, and then with, like, no actual progress being made. So, yeah, I'm pretty tired today, I will be honest, but the grind must go on. I mean, listen, if that video from yesterday is broken, then I need a video for today. That's why this is here, you know. And if it's not broken, then at least I can have, like, tomorrow off to, like, maybe sleep a little, and then upload this tomorrow. So, no matter what, this is, like, a win-win, kind of, realistic. Unless yesterday's video is broken and today's is not, then I'm just tired, and then I win nothing. We have, use the active item. That's why you have it. Like, you can save so much time. In case you can't tell, I'm, like, very much autopiloting Isaac right now. Like, the reason I've said about 0 things about this run so far is because, no, I mean, we got bomb tiers, which is pretty cool. I like me some bomb tiers. They're really powerful. And we also got the ability to spawn bombs from blowing up things, and we got a lot of poop creep. That's our run, and we have Larynx. Scapular is definitely worth risking some damage, but if you're goated, you don't need to worry about the damage part, so we're fine. Just grab that. Perfect. But yeah, so like, I'm just gonna be autopiloting Isaac today. I think we'll be fine through this run. It's not incredibly strong in terms of raw stats yet, but we have a lot of small things going on that if we get some damage and stuff, I'm sure those things will add up to be really good. Like, just the amount of bombs we spawn, the amount of, this room could be actually kind of dangerous, though, realistically, just because with all these spiders, like, creeping towards us, and the amount of, yeah. So, if a poop bomb explodes, it'll kill all the spiders, and then all those spiders have a chance to drop bombs, plus Fighteers have a chance to drop bombs. That was just, that was an overall scary one. Now, there is obviously the chance that I autopilot, like, a little too hard. Really don't focus, and then just start taking... I mean, I've already been taking dumb damage, but start taking, like, a ton of dumb damage, and then just absolutely get shit on. That's a possibility. We're kind of hoping that doesn't happen, but at the same time, like, what can you really do, you know? One thing about this Slippy Tooth item, the one that leaves all this creep behind when enemies are walking, not when you kill them, but, you know, when they walk, they leave the creep. I don't think that item is actually affected by luck. I remember, at least I'm about 85 to 90, honestly, like, remember that thing I was talking about autopiloting too hard and then taking really stupid damage? Yeah, that's that. But, yeah, so, like, I'm about 85 to 90% sure that at least when I covered the item in the sewage collection mod that I did way back, it didn't get affected by luck. Because I remember testing it. I might have not tested it on screen, but I know I at least tested it off screen. That was a bomb. Almost got hit. That was scary. So yeah, I know I at least tested that one off screen. And it didn't get affected by luck. I know these mods do get updated, so I can't promise that it's still like that. Nor can I promise that I don't know if I'm a fan of that or not. I mean, it makes it better if you have low luck, but at the same time, whenever you get a tier effect or modifier, not just effect, modifier, that does not fit here. Whenever you get a tier effect, and like, you have a high luck stat and it doesn't help, you're like, okay, well, this is, like, come on. But I very, very rarely have a high luck stat. We can just, we're kind of going for that play fast autopilot shenanigans anyway. So I have no problem that was, okay. I have to admit, that was probably the cleanest I've ever cleared that room. It was, I actually fully expected to hit and was totally okay with it, but just, we didn't. Larynx is going to help us go significantly faster here. We got to choose our thing quickly. I think we're literally going to take Forgotten Lullaby. I don't remember if it helps Fire Devil or not. Mod familiars are weird. I don't know if, like, when you're making a familiar, if there's any mod developers watching this, when you're making a familiar, right, do you have to specifically make it work with Forgotten Lullaby and stuff, or does it just automatically work? Because if it automatically works, that's really great to know, so I don't have to question these things myself anymore, but, if you have to do it automatically, all that means is you can never trust anyone, and then you can always assume your familiars aren't going to work, like your mod familiars aren't going to work, just to play it safe. Because then if you assume they do, and then drop, like, Cancer for Forgotten Lullaby, and then turns out it doesn't work, you're going to be pretty sad, you know what I mean? Red Stew is an item that I actually really hate. We have it, it's going to carry our run for a little bit here. I understand it's not a bad item, I never said that, I just don't like it. I like the play fast nature, but I hate the full sense of security. I don't like items that are temporary damage. I don't mind stuff like Lusty Blood, because that is continual temporary damage. Now, you're going to get that every time there's multiple enemies in a room. But once this Red Stew is gone, this is gone. You know, you ain't getting this back. So Red Stew is just one of those items that I'll take it if my entire goal that day is I would like to go fast. But in a normal run, I just think it's so it's going to help you. And I think, once again, it's not actually bad, because as long as you don't get your hopes up and understand where your run actually is, it won't do anything negative. But for me, I start dealing damage, and, you know, I play on autopilot a lot, like we're doing right now. I kind of just stop thinking and play the game. So eventually, when my damage starts to lower, I'm still playing like I have that really high damage, and I get hit because of it. 100% a personal problem, but, oh, once again, that's why I think, I don't think it's a bad item, I just don't like it. So, I'm noticing that the bombs can combine with the Slippy Tooth shots, and well, it doesn't do anything particularly special. I do think that's pretty damn cool. I think that's gonna, I think the combination of having, ooh, you know what? That's pretty good. We get a random familiar. Forever Alone is probably one of the worst ones we could have gotten. But on top of that, every time we take damage in a room, we will spawn a familiar too temporarily for that room. However, with Larynx, I don't think that's ever going to happen on a boss fight. We will take Death's Touch. It's one of those runs. Listen, do we have health? No. Do we need health? Obviously not. Why would we ever need health? That's just, come on, that's baby talk. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. I did pause the game when I left because I'm not stupid, and Well, let's take that one back. I am stupid. I just don't want to lose Red Stew. And I just had to take ye old sip of coffee. I need more coffee though. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this on video. The problem is there's been so many videos recently that have been recorded and then never came out due to technical issues. All on my end for the most part, except for this one today. Well, yesterday I guess. That one I still don't blame myself for. These enemies are really great when you have Red Stew. They waste your time and your damage. But oh, get out of here! Get out of here! But yeah, so like there's just been a lot of random things that are my fault, like fucking up audio tracks and stuff like that, to the point where the video is just borderline unwatchable. And that, you know, once it, dude, just can you? That's from Ipecac community mod, right? We might like. I really want to get rid of that mod. I really do. Ipecac community mod needs some sort of customizable options in mod config menu and more of them, because I know they have some, but there is so much from the Ipecac community mod that it's just like I don't find this to be like something I would ever add to my game. But then there's a lot of items, and you're like, yeah, like 99% of these items are cool. But then we have, you know, oh, these room layouts, oh, these enemies. Oh, don't worry, there's a mimic pedestal every 2 seconds. And like with games like Enter the Gungeon, I think the mimics work well, and I'm totally fine with them. And I get that there's a tell. Oh, good, Isaac's heart for him. Honestly, I've never been more happy. What I thought? How did the heart get hit? I'm angry. But yeah, there's just mimics work well in Enter the Gungeon, and I understand there's a tell in Isaac, where the item pedestal isn't moving, but like the problem is with Gungeon, you are trained day one to go, okay, when you enter a treasure room, wait to shoot, and then like wait, shoot the chest, or just very simply, I got this, I can think of the word. Oh, wait, no, you have to shoot the chest. Yeah, that was the one. So you're just taught to either shoot the chest or look for the tongue, right? Those are the two things. And with Isaac, it's just like you can't retrain that muscle memory after, you know, 1,100 hours to be like, okay, well now start shooting your pedestals. It's just, I don't think that would work. Like if Enter the Gungeon added mimics after I had 1,000 hours in the game, I wouldn't agree with them being there. So I don't agree with that from the Ipecac community mod either. I think that's really just, I don't know, I really don't think that's it. Like I think that's kind of just horrible from a mod standpoint. And Mom is gone. We are gonna go this way now because I feel like it. We can take an item for free-ish in here, but it's looking like they're blocked. Ipecac is an interesting one. Is it gonna get me killed? Oh yeah, almost definitely. I'm actually like pretty confident this is what's gonna kill us. Take that Emperor card out. I did want to keep the Emperor card for like Womb, but I think Ipecac versus like skip the Womb. It's like I hate the Womb, but I love Ipecac, so we'll take Ipecac. But yeah, I really think those item pedestal mimics do not work in Isaac. Like Isaac has its mimics. It has the spike chest. It has. Dude, we need to land something there. Screw our. Yeah, we don't have to worry about our red stew damage anymore because like we're fine. Like we don't got to worry about losing. Even if we're down to 40 damage by the end of it, it's like 40 damage is pretty damn good. So I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Can we even hit this thing? Yes, we can. Did we get anything? Of course we did not. But yeah, so no Ipecac community mod. I have to debate turning off that mod almost every single time I play this game. And not in like a fun this mod is hard type way either. That's the worst part. Like, there are definitely mods that add challenge that are fun and exciting. But Ipecac community mod adds a lot of items. There's good sides and bad sides to that. That means it adds a lot. Do we have scapular? Oh, we have scapular. Thank you, scapular. Okay, that's what's happening here. As long as we don't get hit twice in a row, we're basically fine. But yeah, so like, Ipecac community mod adds a lot of items, which means there's a lot of good items, adds a lot of meh items, and then also adds just like so much BS. Like just do it, dude. What's the worst that could happen? Look, we have a tech run now with some damage or something. That's I mean, the run seems fine. Like, Tech, Synthoil, Tech Pie, Neptunus. Neptunus doesn't really apply to Tech, unfortunately. I don't know what those little balls are. Oh, they're Mucormycosis. Okay. Mucormycosis is pretty solid. I'll be the first to admit that. However, one thing that is not solid is our DPS. And we have found a broken combo. Alright. So, Paws and Tech Pie work together. Just look at this. It's, oh, can we not hit him anymore? We also have, oh, come on. Oh, I get it. Okay. So every other room, we have a free room. We could take Maw the Void or Vengeful Spirit, but I don't really think they're worth it. I think this definitely helped the run. The problem before wasn't in the damage department. It was obviously in the health department. But we fixed the health department. Is our damage great? No, but with pause, we basically have unlimited free damage. So as long as we can get through as long as we find an easy room and then a hard room consistently, and we can get through a lot of rooms without taking too much damage, every boss fight for the rest of the game should be relatively free. The only one I could think that wouldn't be would technically be Satan, because you'd have to unpause to get to his next phase, but we don't have to worry about that because we're not going the negative path through once, which is actually a really good pickup on our end. The fact that we didn't go negative actually might have saved this run, because I think our damage right now is honestly almost even, like, shitty. It's not great. We're having trouble killing, like, poops, and, like, typically... Oh, we also have the money No, we have the item that makes it so money negates damage for us, which is also going to help. But... Oh, it's laser versus laser. Okay, it's laser versus laser. Hey, I hate these enemies. Okay. But yeah, this run is weirdly good, because typically in Isaac, I'm not really a defensive type of guy. Like, I don't like running defensive builds of any kind. Not that you really have any say in Isaac as to what your build's going to be. It is... You just don't, you know, unless you're command consoling. The only say you have is, like, when you have an option between two items, and that's it. And that's, like, not really building a run, right? Because you might get, like, three or four of those through the course of a run. Obviously, if you go alt path, you get a little bit more, but that's not even a choice. That's a gamble, and that's completely different. Still not building your run. Just actively. I think that thing will hurt me right now, so let's just get that going. Hell yeah, just watch this. That wasn't that nice. Nah. Oh wait, we should probably end the pause, huh? Don't crash, thank you. We can't pause through Hush because we don't have a battery. If we had a full charge, we could pause our way through the entirety of Hush and get all the stuff on the Hush floor. But okay, we have to beat the first phase, and then what I will do for you, because I don't feel like making you guys sit through the entire Hush fight, I'm just going to mute for the Hush fight, stand still, and... Dude, I'm not shooting, come on. I'm going to mute for the Hush fight, stand still, and speed it up. So, we'll do that. Because we have pause, this is literally free items. We'll get the choice of 2 items in both item rooms. We'll have the shop, and we'll have 4 chests. I'm not going to say no to that. You know what I mean? Greedy Limpet, pretty damn good. You get stats every time you pick up coins. I forget. Sometimes they disappear for some reason. Whatever. Whole Leaf is disgusting. Whole Leaf is disgusting. If you ever stand still, you start taking damage. After firing for 5 seconds, release firing to... Oh, you know what? That's fine. It's just lemon mishap, but after you shoot for 5 seconds. So you hold, shoot for 5 seconds. I don't know if there'll be a visual indicator. I'll assume it's been 5 seconds, and you let go, you get 11 mishap. I wish there was a charge meter for it. That's the only thing. Other than that, pretty damn good. We'll take this, and we don't have any way to hold multiple batteries. Open all of these. Flight is really great, like really, really great. Greedy Limpet is going to give us some stats right now. And just like that, we have some increased buy rate and all this stuff. Well, obviously, I'll talk through this phase of Hush, just because why wouldn't I? Even this phase is going to be, like, a tiny bit tricky. Tech Pie is actually, like... It procs mucormycosis a scary amount. There's something wrong with this item. It procs mucormycosis a lot. What is this? Why are you... I noticed it, like, a little before. Okay. Now what we're going to do is the second we're damaging Hush, we'll pause, and now I'm just going to wait. Hush has bested me, and I'm very angry. Oh, he really did unpause. I guarantee you so many people knew about that, too. Okay, so now we have to actually fight Hush, which is basically a tragedy. I was not actually planning on this. We don't have Nun's Habit or anything, do we? Deep Head Panties, Pie, Placenta, that, Mucormycosis, Random Treatment, Ruby 2.0, Halo Flies. Yeah, okay. We do not have any sort of get charge items that I'm seeing. We have a lot of mucormycosis procs. There's that. We have a lot of mucormycosis procs. That is the one upside to this run. I mean, like, Hush isn't the hardest thing in the world anyways. The only problem with this Hush fight in particular right now is our main source of DPS comes from Tech Pie. And aiming Tech Pie is just really annoying. Also, this phase I've never understood. Like, I understand it to an extent. You find a safe place, you stay there, and you pray. Okay, I was gonna say, right there we were getting saved by a Halo Fly, so if that kept up, we were gonna be one lucky man, but nope. Okay, now they're on fire. Do we have, like, $3 bill or something? What's happening? With the... I'm trying to read my items right now. It might be a D-pad thing. I know D-pad, if you, like, press certain buttons, you get certain effects. Or something along those lines. So, D-pad could be contributing to the old fire mine thing. Keep in mind, okay, this Hush fight is going to be the worst part of our run. I don't think Blue Baby or Isaac will behave like Hush just did. Realistically, I was even thinking before I paused it in the first phase, I might want to wait till the second in case that happened. But I was just like, no, how could it happen? Like, that seems impossible. Even Skolex died, and Skolex's health bar didn't even empty. Why would Hush not die? Because the game hates me. I don't even know where Hush is currently, and there's too many bullets to really, gain distance. Here we go. We don't have any special bombs, do we? I've already been through my entire item list. I know what I have. Why do I keep questioning it? I guess I keep questioning because I'm seeing things like Fire Mine, and I don't fully understand why. Unless we just have Fire Mine and I've looked over it like 80 times, but I find that really hard to believe. I might be blind, but, like, I'm not completely blind. Okay, that was, like, the shortest, little bursty burst we've ever had. Please just don't do the laser beam attack again. Okay, mucormycosis should finish them off. Hush, come on, buddy, you need to go down. I'm getting really I was not expecting to have to commentate through this fight or play through this fight, so I would really appreciate you just not. And we got hit by the laser beam. Not surprised. All right, well, we did Hush. Like, I think Hush is just a boring fight, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't think Hush is too hard. I think the hardest part is the lasers, and that's, like, even that's not that bad, you know what I mean? Like, the lasers are just kind of hard. But it's just, like, I don't like fights that are long, drawn-out repeats of the same attacks over and over again, and... Like, and I'm okay with like not having too many diversity in the attacks, right? I think that's fine. But I hate boss armor as a game mechanic. I think it's really shitty. Like, I think in a game where like 90% of the game is luck and just see how strong you get just based off how lucky you get, limiting how fast you can kill a boss, like, and just completely disobeying that luck part of the game is sort of like backwards in my head. I don't know. I just feel like if the game was more skill focused and you had more ways to like determine your own run and whatnot, blah 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 blah, I definitely understand a boss armor more. But Isaac, and if you think Isaac is not luck based, you have not played Isaac. There is skill involved in Isaac. It is not 100% luck. It never was. Never claimed it is. But it is definitely luck based. Like, I mean, it's not like you have zero control in your runs. The only control you have at all, I'm just scared of, like, the reason I placed my bomb there is I tried to move it away with Tech Pie, and then I got scared. Because, like, I'm trying to do that. You see, that was the exact thing I tried to do. Just a quick little, you know, just exactly that right there. Having something continuously firing makes me scared, okay? But, yeah, there's nothing you can do about your runs to make them stronger. Except, obviously, you can, like, min-max and get all the money and get all this and reroll shops. But, at the end of the day, you don't have to get anything good from that. It increases your chance of getting something good by a lot. And there's a big part of the skill factor. I think min-maxing is a skill in Isaac, and I think it's the most important one to have if you want to consistently win. I think knowing enemy attack patterns obviously is huge as well. Like, that's just kind of a given. But you can do everything in the entire game and end up with a shitty run 10 times in a row. That it's not likely. In fact, if you do literally everything the game has to offer you, I'd say more times than not you'll end up with an okay run. But you can definitely not. So boss armor just doesn't fit into that world, in my opinion. It doesn't add up to me. When, you know, if the game decides to grant you this glorious run, you should be able to use it to the fullest extent. You shouldn't be limited because the game dev said, we don't want you killing this boss in a timely fashion. I thought I saw Isaac still moving there after I popped pause, and I was like, damn, that was unfortunate. And just like that, Isaac is dead. That'll be our Blue Baby fight 2. Pause is a ridiculously broken item, especially in mod. Anything that can attack without you shooting, great. I can't remember if they patched it or not. I know you used to be able to use bombs with it, but they also patched a lot. The new camo on these, anyone? Eden's Blessing won't work for the next one because I'll make it thumbnail and ruin it, but that's fine. I could just use a different save file, but I'm lazy. So when you get out of the camo undies, you get this ridiculous rate of fire and damage up. I didn't actually see us get it there, I'm not going to lie to you, and I'm kind of hoping that I don't have a mod breaking it or something, because I know for a fact, it's not like we're not playing the update, you know what I mean? Like, we're definitely playing the update. It's not like Modded Terraria or something, where mods don't get updated for like 12 million years. As updates come out, mods usually already work for them. But I'm not seeing camo undies do anything special. That's really weird. Maybe I could just be completely missing this. So if you pop out a camo undies, it should give you a ridiculous interesting, whatever. I'll act like I don't even care. That's really dumb. I don't quite understand why that's happening. I'm not gonna lie to you. That seems a little weird. Also, these enemies are some of the worst for us, to the point where I'm even just gonna do this. Like, these guys, anything that chases us is pretty bad, because our biggest source of damage, that's a laser, our biggest source of damage is our tech pie, and our tech pie only shoots in, like, the direction we're looking. You're not looking at the thing chasing you, you know what I mean? You're looking the other way, so anything that chases us is automatically a really bad find. Gluttony is down. I'll take it for the HP. The speed down really does suck, but assuming we make it to Blue Baby, the speed down won't matter really, game. These enemies are just so annoying. Like, they just hide in pots. I don't... Get away from me. If these are Ipecac community mod, I'll laugh. I don't think they are. I feel like I would know. I could be just completely wrong, obviously. I don't think they're Ipecac community mod, though. But if they are, I will find that very funny, because I tend to not like a lot of things from that mod. I just like it because, like, this is an overly modded series, right? And the more modded things, the better. And Ipecac community mod is huge. But I also want good modded things. And while overall, I would say the mod is good, which is why I keep it installed, it's just, like, the amount of things that are just like, really? You had to go there? Like, that was necessary? We'll just take the damage. I don't even care anymore. Just suck me in. We were at the point of the run where the run is basically over. I'm sure Blue Baby's on this path, or the dead end is right above us. That's scary. None of these matter. Trinkets aren't important right now. In fact, Forgotten Lullaby, yeah, or there's a path right above us, like I said. That is the dead end. World Baby 2.0 probably functions with Forgotten Lullaby. If he does, that's really good, because when we're in pause, assuming he's in a good spot, he's going to activate and then deal even extra more damage. Can we cut it? Can we just stop it? We have Wafer, we have 4.5 hearts, and we physically can't get hit against the final boss. I'm just gonna start tanking things. Like, I don't know. I think, well, first of all, I'm still a little annoyed at my last run dying, and I'm just very tired, so I don't feel like dodging. But, like, I just, like, you know, we're in the home stretch. I just want to get out of here, right? Chest is, I would say, definitely a lot more fun than Cathedral or Womb. But I just had to sit the entire Hush fight and then the Womb. Yeah, I'm trying to get out of here. Plus, I got to record one more video today, and I got to make it snappy. These guys, again, we could use pause, but no, they're just going to hit my bomb like fucking absolute nerds and then do that. That was great. Yeah, great. I like those soul hearts. But yeah, I gotta record one more video, maybe even 2 more videos today, and I think I'm getting stuff ready for stream soon. Not streaming tonight or anything, probably, but I think I am gonna be streaming within the next couple days, actually. Not, like, probably only once or twice a week, maybe. If I even keep a schedule with it, it might just be random. But I would assume if I am doing a schedule, it's gonna be about once or twice a week, and I am getting ready to do it again. No. Like... Like, no, I think it's one of the worst items in the game. Alright, so we just are going to pop the carb. We're going to do this. And it even has homing. This is the end of our run now. I'm not even going to talk. Just enjoy this. There it is. And goodbye. It was an interesting run. It was a weird one. I don't even remember the first half of our run. I know we had a run going on. Oh, the bomb tiers and all that. The poop stuff. Yeah. That was an interesting run. I feel like we had 2 separate builds that were both actually builds. Because one was completely revolving around bombs and poop. And the other one was just lasers. Like, lots of lasers. So yeah, I think that was overall pretty good. I hated the fact that I had to do that Hush fight. That annoyed me, though. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you please. And I'll see you next time.